Monday. Wesley, you haven't seen as much action, Wesley, as you used to, particularly in Peckham. Back in the Peaham days, Wesley would see a lot more action. He would have songs sung about him. He spent more time being rhythmically beaten on the desk, which, despite how it looks, that's sort of what he's after. He's keen. He's a sucker for punishment. He's a sucker for a wry smile, a cute wry smile, and he's a sucker for you know what? I don't even know what lobsters eat. Krill, probably. Sift for krill. I don't know. What do lobsters eat? What do lobsters eat in the wild? They're omnivores. They typically eat live prey such as fish, mollusks, and other crustaceans, worms, and some plant life. Well, every day's a school day on Coffee and Memes. Every day's a goddamn school day. Now, listen, guys. It pains me somewhat to say this, and particularly to start on a Monday morning with it. But you know, I must get it out. Everyone on the Discord already knows. Coffee and Memes will be reducing its hours to just Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. 8 a.m. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, as work commitments for a new business, which I am launching at the beginning of next month, are such that just something has to give. I'm working, well, as many hours really as is possible to work. There's a line with the hours that I work whereby if that line is crossed, it upsets my girlfriend and family. And I would say the hours are just slightly over that. So sort of there, it's like, I don't want to get up any earlier in the morning, get up at 6. I mean, we'll be getting up at 4. What are we doing here? You know, and, you know, work till about 9 at night. There's you know, so something has to give for the foreseeable future. Otherwise, there'll be a full-scale collapse, both financial, physical, and mental. And that would mean no more. No more me. No more. That would mean no more Coffee Memes, and we do not want that at all. So in order to mitigate against potential disaster, I'm just going to have to drop out to 2 days of the week. However, our boy Jimmy Budd will be coming on board. I think he's going to be doing at least one of those days, and hopefully working towards covering both of those. Giving the northern perspective that no one asked for, basically. But that's fine. You know, I don't think he's shy of an unsolicited opinion. God bless him for it. So that's all right. But look, the long and the short of it is frickin' 8 a.m. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday will still be your boy, the feathery one. Maybe we'll even do longer shows sometimes. You know, so you get your money's worth. What is the new business? New business is app development. There will be more information forthcoming about this in the next couple of weeks when everything launches properly. But if you're on a radio station or a podcast, holler at your boy. That's all I'm saying. Guys, anyway, enough of that. Enough of the fucking tragedy and the tears. Tell your son to stop crying. Tell your uncle to, you know, fucking put his trousers back on. It's not the time for it, guys. It's not the time for it. No one needs to see that. No one wants to smell what emanates from the crown. Guys, listen. Fucking Monday morning. That's more creased than I thought it was. What side's that on? Oh, I earned this. How did this happen? This must have happened on the bus. Fucking Nora. Adulting has never been my strong point. You know, as someone on the cusp of being a millennial, I guess I just can't even. But ladies and gentlemen, it's Monday morning, and I love you more than life itself. Welcome to Coffee and Memes.
Steady job and a couple extra potatoes, that's all I want.
You're getting on, you're pushing 30, Slugger. You know, it's time to think about getting some ambition.
Oh, I always figured I'd live a little bit longer without it.
Don't forget, kid, that what you're trying to do here is to be bright and chipper and entertaining and intelligent and sort of glitzy, and that's funny, and it's kind of cool, and it's interesting, and it's edgy, and all of that. It puts that facade of momentary charisma on you, and if you don't play that out, you actually fail.
Ladies and gentlemen, Coffee Mates, Lee is saying that he managed to mention Coffee and Memes in a job interview this weekend. What were you being interviewed for? A criminal? To be part of a crime gang, maybe? Or to be in a circus? Like, what? Were they interviewing actors to play the part of a mental patient? What kind of job interview could possibly warrant a mentioning of Coffee and Memes? Unless it was like, okay, so you want to fit the role of the morning radio presenter. Okay, we've made it very clear that we're very clear what we want. Do you have any good examples of morning radio that you really don't think works? You know, that you really think is bad, not only for the general public, but really bad for society at large. You know, what would be a great example of something that you feel epitomizes everything that's wrong with society? Well, actually, Real Akeem just deleting messages out of, I mean, God knows what they might have been. Ambulance person. Is that the technical name for the job? But you're going to have... Lee is the king. Like, his Lord Vagueness. King of, like, dropping a little hint to something, but not really, like, you know, elaborating on the story. I mean, we got no idea how it went that way, but under stressful lights... we went Coffee and Memes vibes. Again, like, really, you're not really describing what's happened here, just alluding to something. Real cocktails, I will say. And for 8 minutes past 8, the goddamn 8:08 in the morning, boom, 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 bit of a cocktails. Goddamn. Squiff's in the house. Oi, oi. Our boy Real Akeem is in the house. Big Shawnee Simpson's in the house. Shawnee, I got your email. I like your style. I like your thinking. Let's talk. Chode is about, I saw. Big Chrissy Breaks is in the house. Flaxus, time to go to bed now, mate. That's a bit late for you, buddy. Bit late for you, so you're going to have to clean those pegs. Just saunter your way into bed. Wodge is up. Incredible. Incredible scenes. Yep, that's that Polish work ethic. Just... on point. On point. Guys, look, there's some fucking nonsense today. I wouldn't say it's a slow news week. I would say that it's just sort of turgid. It's sort of room temperature news. You know, nothing hot, but it's not too cold, you know. Missing farmer eaten by his pigs, who left nothing but the bones behind. Well, we all know about the dangers of pigs and pig farms, because of course we've all seen the Guy Ritchie film Snatched, as Joe Rogan put it on his show recently. Have you seen... Wow, that's crazy. Have you seen Snatched? Snatch, of course, Bricktop, describing how best to dispose of a body. And of course the pig farm being ideal. I thought they were supposed to eat the bones, or you got to starve the pigs first, but maybe these pigs weren't starved. Yeah, pigs are bastards. Smart bastards. Make them into bacon. Mum finds baby doll for sale as sex toy while searching for dildo on Amazon. What are you, like... Whoa! No, that must just be a mistake, right? Sure. Fuck! Jesus. Well, we'll get into that. Anyway... can you solve mystery message left on counter at Sunblind shop? Sunblind? Grimsby Sunblinds. Okay. Well, anyway, it's a very confusing note. Again, like I say, turgid news week. Temple of Satan has made a brilliant submission to the government's religious freedom bill. This is in Australia, where apparently they don't have bigger fish to fry than this. AI experts say robots are a bigger threat to humans than climate change. Well, come on, Greta. Come on. If Greta had been to school for more than 5 minutes, maybe she'd know about this. Yeah? She hadn't been sailing on a fucking yacht, just bloody whiling away the hours, enjoying her childhood that was apparently stolen. She might know about AI. She might know about robots if she'd done a fucking day at school. Yeah. Oh, look, it even says, look, she's getting that right. Look, let's just get into this then. Come on, let's have it up. Let's have it up. Fucking hell, you doing, you robot slag? Fucking hell, you fucking little AI tart. Anyway, now we've all seen the movies and we know what happens in Terminator, but the real life might imitate fiction, as killer robots are deemed to be a bigger threat to humans than the impending doom of climate change, according to AI expert. Okay, leading artificial intelligence expert Dr. David Levy spoke at an exclusive interview with the Daily Star Online. Look, now I don't want to immediately shart on Dr. David Levy's credibility, but if what you're saying is so important and, accurate, the Daily Star online, not even the print version of the Star. I mean, one can only imagine what kind of insanity the Daily Star online looks like. I mean, Jesus, you're not like, we've gone to the Guardian, we've gone to the Times, we're in the New York Times, we're front page with the warning about the impending apocalypse, the robot apocalypse, the AI apocalypse. It's incredibly serious. People aren't taking it enough seriously. Oh, well, you should talk to someone about it. Who have you spoken to? We've spoken to the Daily Star online, and they're going to run it underneath a story about a housewife from Hull who's crowdfunding to hopefully have the biggest tits in Hull, and so we should be underneath that. So it's great coverage, really, really good. We've got we did get moved back once because they had to put in a story about a donkey that looked like Jeremy Corbyn, but after that, sure, they're gonna dish all the information about the impending threat of killer robots. Is this just? I mean, hold on a second. Is Lab Bible just reporting on stuff they read in the Star? Wouldn't surprise me. Anyway, leading artificial intelligence expert Dr. David Levy spoke in an exclusive interview with the Daily Star Online, claiming a Greta Thunberg of the robot world is needed to prevent global devastation, due mainly to the rise of drones. I will be that Robo-Greta. I'm happy to be. I don't go to school. I'm happy to offer unsolicited opinions based more in emotion than anything else. I'm very happy to do that. I have an audience of over 7 people. So I can spread that message far and wide. I can have, Mitten post stuff through people's doors. I could have, Wodge could fiddle with the gubbins in the website that he works for. Maybe send out an email out. You could make some, send a few faxes or something going around. Chode could, leave a note in the cars that you could go out leafleting on your BMX. We can spread the message far and wide. And the message is, we're all going to be dead soon from robots, so just fucking give it a rest. Yeah? Enough already. Enough with the whinging on the internet. Enough with the watching of the Love Island. Enough with all of that bollocks. We're all going to be dead from robots soon, so make your last fleeting moments count. That's the message. The message is not like, we should probably try and stop this. No. The message is, we've accepted defeat. Yeah, and just make your last moments on Earth, count, because they are your last moments on Earth. And so far, most of us have done nothing up to this point of any value, be it either material or metaphysical, or really of any meaning. I mean me particularly. And so, Jesus, might as well, while we can, go out and do something nice, Just go and help an old lady across the road. Go and, go and make a cup of tea for someone you love. If you could... Yeah, something a little bit of meaning. Anyway, look, speaking at a recent Raspberry Dream Labs event in London, Dr. Levy told Daily Star Online, there are all sorts of possibilities of robots behaving badly. Have you not seen the TV programme with Martin Clunes and Neil Morrissey? They were both, of course, robots, and by God did they behave badly. Not just because the wrong data is used or a design fault. but because of malicious intervention by people who have the skills to hack into robots and to control it. There should be laws to deal with such situation, but the whole process of developing laws is very slow. I don't know why he talks like that, but I guess he does. There's little Greta there. She's like, haha, I'm not going to school. Okay, good stuff. He added, I think it's a genuine fear of mine that the speed and growth of AI is going to be so fast that it will completely outstrip the possibilities of governments to consider the laws that need to be brought in to deal with the robot future. Something needs to be done. There needs to be a Greta Thunberg of the AI world. What do you think? Do you think a child? I don't know. I think it's because you got to think about who you're going to appeal to this. So, like, Greta appeals to these sort of bleeding heart liberals very nicely. You know, it's it works perfectly. You know, they've hit the nail on the head there, and God bless them for it. But you know, to try and really to appeal to the sort of people that could, you know, get their head around the possibility of an AI doomsday. You know what? I listen, and those people, let's be honest, they're geezers in their mid-30s. They probably listen to this show. There's some dandruff on their shoulders. They haven't been laid in a while. Ill-fitting black t-shirt. Lot of Rick and Morty merchandise around. You know, they may well be wearing a Pickle Rick t-shirt. These are the sort of people that are going to be susceptible to, you know, to get their heads around the concept of an AI doomsday. So what I'm thinking of is you want a Greta, but you want her about 5 years older and fit as fuck. I think if you had some, you know, some big boobed beauty out there, some blonde-eyed, some blonde-haired, blue-eyed, big boobed beauty out there, really remonstrating in the public square about AI and the dangers of it, I think she could lead the required army of incels, you know, to squash the robot uprising. Now that I think about it, guys, incels might be our only hope to stop this madness. So, listen, guys, you know, if you haven't been laid in over 6 months, okay, I'm now declaring you an incel. I'm sorry. That's just the way the chips have fallen. Embrace it. Embrace your new identity. Learn to love it. Learn to enjoy it. You know, you never know. There might be some chicks out there that find that sort of thing attractive. Nevertheless, I'm afraid that this is your call to adventure. This is the source of meaning in your life, the source of adventure in your life that you have so long been craving for. You have to stop the robot uprising. And I would say, probably the best way to start, go down to your local park, find any kids flying a drone around, beat the shit out of them. Yeah, smash the drone up, throw it in a bin, post it on Snapchat, okay? Get the ball rolling. Then we're going to need to find the people that are making this AI and get them in a headlock. We're going to noogie them. We're going to find out what they're up to. You know, if need be, we'll have them all offed. You know, and that will put the wheels of progress back maybe 10 years. Okay, and just every 10 years we'll have to do a little scientist cull. Yeah, look, and if this doesn't work, at least it would be a good plot for a B movie on the Sci-Fi Channel. Incels versus scientists. You know, are they one and the same? Well, in some cases, yes, they are. But Christ knows something's got to be done about this. Anyway, so if you are that blue-eyed, blonde-haired, big-titted beauty, do get in touch, as we do need to rally this ragtag mob of incels sooner rather than later. Just email will@threshold.fm and please send pictures. Guys, what have we got in terms of throwers? There should be some good bits. I've heard rumours of nice bits. New upbeats. Guys, this is the new No Sleep Till New Zealand. Upbeats and Square... I was going to say Square Push then. No, Shapeshifter. Is that one and the same? Definitely not. Guys, Uncharted. The Upbeats. Shapeshifter. No Sleep Till New Zealand. Is it going to be poppy vocally? Because they did that one bit recently that was. It was quite nice.
Feels like I'm lost at sea, taken by the way.
Did we play this already? I think we might have done. A few weeks ago.
Drifted beyond the reach.
My pill-addled brain can't even remember.
Never seen again. You might catch a glimpse of the shooting star. Memories filled with color, remnants from afar. Light works in ways I cannot explain. Counting footsteps pulls me, draws me to the bay. All I needed was the key. You called my name. I'll come riding on the double. I'll be there in a minute. If you ever need a sense of touch or connection, I'll be there for the double. I'll be there in a second. Like I'm lost at sea, taken by the waves, drifted beyond the reach, never seen again. You might catch a glimpse of the shooting star. Memories filled with color, remnants from afar. Light works in ways I cannot explain. Counting footsteps pulls me, draws me to the bay. All I needed was the key. You called my name. I'll come riding on the double. I'll be there in a minute. If you ever need a sense of touch or connection, I'll be there for the double. I'll be there in a second.
That's Uncharted by the Upbeats and Shapeshifter. Nice bit.
You might catch a glimpse of the shooting star.
Sure.
Light works in ways I cannot explain.
Absolutely.
You might catch a glimpse of the shooting star.
Yep, absolutely. That was the upbeats in Shapeshifter. Guys, drunk trio banned from court in morning turn up for afternoon trial after downing more booze. This lot look like they've just won an award at the Drum and Bass Arena Awards for Best Jump Up Label. Like... see, these two on the left, they actually run the label, and matey on the right, he's like the sort of main act. He's like the main producer on the label. Do they run Souped Up? No offense, Souped Up. Oh God, they run some. They run Grid. Oh God, left to right. Reddy, Lee, Farah Reddy, Lee Spence, and Antonio Junior Zabaroni. Anyway, they look like a fun bunch. They were accused of separate crimes and started boozing together before their case. So they just bonded in court. Just like, you look like a bit of fun. So let's get on the fucking sauce. RuPaul's Drag Con chaos leaves Scott's schoolgirl in tears and her raging mum 400 quid out of pocket. Okay. Is the Daily Record a Scottish publication? I guess so. Martin Lewis issues warning to Scots booking summer holidays in January. He's saying you'll burn. A trio of drunks were banned from entering court after turning up tipsy in the morning, then again in the afternoon. Farah Reddy, Lee Spencer, and Antonio Junior Zabaroni were all accused of separate crimes. Security guards spotted the group boozing and stopped them from getting into the Southern Derbyshire Magistrates Court. All three cases were pushed back to 2 p.m. to allow them time to sober up. It's like, I said it could be done. I said jump up's old hat. But now the people have spoken. We've won it. Best jump up label. Yeah. Fuck's sake. But in the afternoon, it was obvious that they had started drinking again. District Judge Andrew Meechin had a word with the inebriated trio, then allowing... Oh, go away. Stream Deck update. No, it's not the time. You really should learn to read the room better. Then allowing them to have their cases heard. District Judge Andrew Meechin had a word with the inebriated trio, then allowing them to have their cases heard, but only if they were escorted in and out of the building by security. Farah Reddy, okay, is doing a little profile on each of them now. She is an up-and-coming drum and bass MC, although she doesn't have much in the way of lyrics, but that doesn't matter because she's drum and bass MC. She does also sell dud pingers. Farah Reddy, a 24-year-old from Long Eaton Derbies, was the first to be allowed in the dock. Ben Payne, prosecuting each case, said she had threatened to kill a woman while wielding a hammer, used racial language, and damaged a front door during an incident in Long Eaton last February. Well, she sounds like a classy lass. Mr. Payne said the victim woke up to the sound of shouting. She got up, got dressed, and went downstairs. She heard the defendant calling her a, oh dear, I want to kill you. I'm going to smash your head in. Oh, what a charmer. That's pretty rough. She needed to leave the house and went to a neighbour's flat. The defendant had a hammer and was using it to bang on the door. In a statement read out in the court, the victim revealed the impact the incident had on her. She's been affected by it. It's caused anxiety and depression to get worse. Yeah, I imagine that's a rough turn of events for anyone, really. Moved to an area where I know very few people. I feel very unsafe in my home. Alice Hornsby, mitigating, told the court she entered guilty pleas at the first opportunity. Oh, that's good, isn't it? Anyway, look, she's having the fucking time of her life in court there, up in the dock for racially threatening someone with a hammer. Oh, lovely stuff. What a charmer. All right, come on, get on to the other two now. Antonio Junior Zabaroni. Did she get? She was told to pay a compensation of. Hold on a second. She had a 12-month community order. This included 8 rehabilitation activity requirement days, a 31-day program to address her issues, a 16-week curfew, and she's told to pay 100 quid to the victim, 100 quid compensation to Bluebell Pub, as well as 85 quid costs, 90 quid victim surcharge, taking the total to £375. Anyway, Antonio Junior Zabaroni, 30-year-old from Ikeston, Ilk, wherever, walked into a co-op store in Long Eaton claiming he had a shooter. Prosecutor said staff members described him as being agitated, being loud, and waving his arms around. Staff member was in the warehouse, came out onto the shop floor. Colleague told him a male had got a gun on him. The staff members turned to the defendant and says, "It's not funny." The defendant said he was only joking and he didn't have a gun. He was aggressive towards the member of staff and said, "I'm going to hit you, I'm going to hit you." The prosecutor said Zabaroni has 17 previous convictions for 24 offences. Okay, another class act. John Last, mitigating, said Zabaroni had apologised to the staff before leaving the store, said he had been only joking. Said his father died of a heart attack in 1994 when the defendant was 3. He hardly knew his father. He has grown in maturity. He is dealing with his drug problem, which is remarkable. Why are they bringing up his dad dying 25 years ago? You're clutching at straws on that one, aren't you? What did he get? He got a 12-week curfew, 10 rehabilitation days, 90 quid costs. Much, is it? Anyway, right. Lee Spencer, the old one, the brains of the bunch. 41-year-old appeared in court and denied theft. He will next appear in Southern Derbyshire Magistrates Court in March and was told to be at court at 9:30 a.m. He was handed unconditional bail until that day. Okay. Well, I think I'm impressed for their recent. I'm impressed with their recent award at Drum and Bass Arena. However, I do think it is slightly tarnished by their unforgivable crimes. Guys, look, I'm in the mood for more music. What have we got? We have new Mob Tactics. Eject, from the Eject EP. Well, maybe one day I'll get to go down the park with Mob Tactics, although they're no longer returning my faxes. So, it's their loss. Clearly, you might want to start loosening your laces now for this one. Cheers for the donation, Bildo. You're a good lad.
Play, rewind, eject, repeat. Play, rewind, eject, repeat. Play, rewind, eject, repeat. Play, rewind, eject, repeat. Play, rewind, eject, repeat.
Play, rewind, eject, repeat. Play, rewind, eject.
Sorry, you have failed. Please try again. Play, rewind, eject, repeat. 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 Play, rewind, eject, play, rewind, eject, repeat. Play, rewind, eject. Sorry, you have failed. Please try again. You have failed. Please try again. Sorry, you have failed. Please try again.
Bildo, you got the your wish was answered. You said you were praying for a cliff edge outro, and by God, you got one. Wesley, where's my money? Anyway, a deaf man sues Pornhub, claiming there is a lack of closed captioning. Do you? Well, the closed caption would be a hoot, I would say. That would be, okay, well, we'll crack on. A deaf man has reportedly sued adult film purveyor Pornhub for not accommodating the deaf community or those hard of hearing. According to TMZ, a man called Yaroslav Suris is suing the website for alleged rights violations under the Americans with Disabilities Act. He claims there is no closed captioning on at least some videos. In court documents cited by TMZ, Suris makes claim that the deaf and hard of hearing are unable to understand the audio portion of some videos listed on Pornhub. I listen, yeah, like you're deaf, not stupid. Like Jesus, Helen Keller could understand what's going on Pornhub. Like, okay. Anyway, Suris then then lists a number of videos that he tried to watch but was unable to understand, including Hot Step Aunt Babysits Disobedient Nephew, Sexy Cop Gets Witness to Talk, and Daddy 4K. Alison comes to talk about money to her boy's naughty father. I don't know. I don't think you would need the sound. I think if anything, you're better off without it. I think imagining the sound is infinitely... Look, Jesus, most people grew up listening to it with the sound off for fear of being caught by parents. Like, most people watch it with the sound off and are still able to follow the plot. The plaintiff continued to say that he would be happy to pay extra for a premium service, but obviously doesn't feel it would be a worthwhile upgrade in current condition, given the lack of closed captioning. Pornhub has since released a statement saying that it does offer a closed caption category. Oh, right. Corey Price, Pornhub's vice president, told TMZ, "We understand that Yaroslav Suri is suing Pornhub for claiming we have denied the deaf and hearing impaired access to the videos. While we do not generally comment on active lawsuits, we would like to take this opportunity to point out that we do have a closed captions category." Okay. Despite the current legal issues with Cerise, the porn service ended last year on a high, with its year in review showing that a whopping 42 billion visits to Pornhub in 2019, with an average of 115 million visits per day. How does that compare to Google? Visits. Google visits in 2019. Does it, guys? This is over 2 trillion Google searches per day. Okay. What? 2 trillion Google searches per day? That seems like a lot. Around. Oh, what? No, hold on. This is very unclear. I'm sorry. This is also very bad radio. Come on, guys. Where? Look, I had to get the. In the year 2000, Google was handling 14 billion searches per year, so that's 32 million a day. Okay, that's a third of what Pornhub is doing currently. But now in 2019, come on, guys. Current data and difficulty to get the right figures. Yes. How many? 10 billion searches a day. That seems 7 billion searches a day. That's a. But like, what does everyone on the planet does one averages out of one a day for everyone? Yeah, you know what? Maybe. Okay, so Pornhub is a pretty long way away from Google, although it's probably, I don't like most. Come on, this is terrible radio. Most visited websites in the world. Where are we? Okay. This is almost certainly fake news. Okay, number 1, YouTube. What? More? Google is quite far down the list. Surely not. I mean, unsurprisingly, the list is dominated by big websites that many of you know. YouTube at number 1 with 1.7 billion. Oh, no, or is that... Yeah, monthly traffic, 1.7 billion. Okay, Wikipedia. No, this doesn't seem... This is a disaster. Why am I... Right, yeah, that's 100 million, that's a billion. Surely more than that if Google are getting that... Oh, I don't know, guys. I don't know. Anyway, well, this is what this website says. It says, number 1 most visited website in 2019 is Google, averaging 1.7 billion views a month. Then Wikipedia, 1.2 billion. Facebook, 600 million. Twitter, 573 million. Amazon, 533 million. IMDb, 2011 million. Reddit, 187. Pinterest, 157. eBay, 115. TripAdvisor, 114. Like, Google is down here, only 94 million visits a month. This seems iffy. Like, most people have got Google as their homepage. Walmart above Google. Craigslist above Google. TripAdvisor above Google. It seems unlikely, guys. Or maybe is it that just most people just put their searches into their the URL bar, the search bar at the top, and they don't actually see the... No, but then you get the results coming from... Fuck this! Fuck it. Fuck it in the face. Anyway, what we got? Music-wise. Forward. Wolf. VIP. Okay, let's make this dream a reality. Of the Sweet Face EP. It's on Eat Brain, so buckle up. That was a good last 5 minutes of the show, I think. I thought that was really good. Maybe we should do some more of me just Googling stats on stuff that... Just like, oh, wow, yeah, that, whoa. Bit of fun. It's Wolf VIP by Forward. Yeah, man, that's Wolf VIP by Forward, man. It's on Eat Brain. It is. I'm not lying. Be a weird thing to lie about. Cardi B, Gimp Suit, Zig Heil, Paris Fashion Week. End of days, man. End of days. Cardi B chooses keys and metal Gimp Suit for wild Paris Fashion Week outfit. Beret, Hail Hitler. Very confusing. I'm not really sure what to make of it. Anyway, she wants to run for Congress and she's interested in tax reform. So she needs to go to university, do about a year or something, just like, you know, a bit of book learning. Get a bit of book learning, you know, just like so she can spell and stuff like that. And then have a shot at the politics, you know, bit of tax reform. I mean, if this is, you know, if this is one thing that Donald Trump has showed us, it doesn't matter how what a blithering retard you are. You can you have every chance of getting a high position in government. Every chance. In fact, I would say more chance than if you were, you know, a genuine intellectual. Paris Fashion Week throw up some weird outfits. We get it. Yet Cardi B's latest outfit for Paris Fashion Week pushes the extremes of fashion, as her latest ensemble has been referred to as a gimp suit by fans. I mean, yeah, it is, right? I mean, I don't think there's anyone reasonably would dispute this. Here she goes.
What up, is your girl Cardi B, and I'm out here in Paris, on my eating some snails. Ow, I see you Americans later.
Yeah, anyway, she's going to go Congress tax reform. There she goes. And she... what happened about that incident with her throwing chairs people's legs in a strip club? Did she get away with that, or like what was the thing? What's going on with Tekashi 6ix9ine now? I mean, he's in there. He got sentenced. He's got another few months, hasn't he? And then presumably witness protection. I assume maybe that would be the last. I don't know. Will that be the? I mean, I don't know. Predictions for the next year of Tekashi 6ix9ine's life. Okay, my predictions are he will come out of prison and he's going to attempt to rekindle his career and he will get shot. Okay, that's my prediction. What's the date today? It's the 20th of January, 2019. I make the grave prediction that within a year, Tekashi 6ix9ine will be dead. So there you go. Anyway, a tight-skinned, rubber, ankle-length black dress adorned with keys and padlocks is a showstopper for sure, but one that needs bags of confidence to be worn, or for the person wearing it to be somewhat insane. Yeah. Oh, okay, she's resting on something, not doing a Hitler salute. Either way. The fuck? I think the beret is a nice touch, because you know it's Paris and that, isn't it? Cardi B, what? Yeah. showing off her outfit to her 58 million Instagram followers. She posed for picture 58 million. It's almost the population of the UK. God. Oh God. This is sort of triggering, but not not. No, it's just it's like I'm not angry. I'm just disappointed. Well, I'm not surprised. I'm not. I mean, I don't think I could. I don't think my disappointment in Cardi B could reach any lower. I think. I don't know what I would. What are we supposed to expect from Cardi B? You know, like what really? What are we in it for? You know, we're not looking for. We're not expecting her to run for Congress. You know, we're not expecting her to do anything when it comes to tax reform. I mean, this is an absolute classic, yeah? When it comes to, like, the first year that an artist really makes a lot of money, like they make, or maybe it's like the year after, that they've really made a massive amount of money, and then their accountants go like, yeah, you owe $4 million in tax. And they go, what? What do you mean I owe $4 million in tax? Yeah, you have to pay 50% on all of your earnings because you earn an outrageous amount of money, and you have to pay half of that to Uncle Sam or to the government. Like Adele got done with this. She was like, "Well, I just had a tax bill for like 5 million quid." Like, yeah, that is yeah. Oh, a bit of a libertarian, are you now? Yeah. All tax is theft. This is a disgrace. Where's this money going? Like, yeah. Yeah, but you've also got all the other millions that you earn. Like, let's just pay a load of tax. We don't have the other millions. We just like... So Cardi B has obviously got a big tax bill and gone like, boy, don't want the money going. I don't want, they don't tell you where the money going. Oh, my boy, run for the Congress to find out what to do with my tax dollars. Anyway, gimp suit time. Cool. Yeah, man. Why not? There you go. The hero we need, not the hero we deserve. This is another outfit here. This is a kind of it's a sort of Pussy Riot look, isn't it? With fur coat, sort of. I don't know if that's a niqab, maybe. Who knows? I mean, is she appropriating Islamic culture there in a church? That's somewhat problematic. Who knows, guys? It's Cardi B. She does what she wants. She is a hero of the people. What in the fuck is going on here? People are eating cereal out of each other's mouths in latest viral trend. Okay, that's it. That's enough. That's enough for today. That is enough for today. Guys, thank you. Look, we're 302 episodes in now. And thank you. There's probably someone out there that's listened to all of them. I think that person should seek immediate medical attention, but, it's up to them. Thank you to everyone who has listened over this time. I'm sorry to have to drop the show down to 3 days a week, but if I crash and burn financially and physically, then there won't be any show. So I'm afraid it's a sacrifice for the greater good. But what I'm going to be doing with my time will be feeding into Threshold in general. So that's good. And look, we want to grow this. This is a great community that we've managed to build over the last year and a half. And I'm very proud of it. And I would like it to grow, And I think a good way for us to do that would be to have more people come on to do shows. So if you're listening and you want to come on and do a show, please get in touch, will@threshold.fm. Get in the Discord, start talking about it. Maybe you want to do a mix every month. Maybe you want to do something every week. Maybe you want to do chat show, maybe you want to do, I'm very open to all ideas, different kinds of music, doesn't have to just be drum and bass. Give me anything. If you've got a load of old mixes sat around, we can get them going, and then, we'll all talk about it more. We'll tell your friends, tell your lover, tell your parents, tell Cardi B, tell your social worker. Spread the good word of Wesley Snipes, he did die for all your pingers, after all. But look, thank you to everyone that has supported over the last year and a half. You are wonderful, and it means the world to me. And, it's helped me and others enormously. So that's great. And here's to many more years of threshold and of Coffee and Memes in, you know, in whatever insane guise it happens to be. And maybe Coffee and Memes is, you know, will end up dressed up in a gimp suit, Zig Heiling at Paris Fashion Week. I see few reasons why it wouldn't. So yes, look, I'll be back on Wednesday at 8 a.m. and I expect to see you there. Sharp, pronto, 8 a.m., coffee in hand, dick in the other hand, just getting it done. All right, look, I love you. I will see you on Wednesday. God bless you, and goodbye.